Good morning, guys. It's Saturday now. I got some sleep, thank goodness, and our bed is restored back. I'm a hot mess. Is put back together. That was so fun last night when it's like midnight. I'm exhausted trying to get in bed and our sheets are soaking wet. It's just like so fun. So we ended up popping the comforter into the dryer for like 30 minutes on high, and it dried it, which was great. So we were able to finally get some sleep. I got a pretty good night's sleep last night, and I'm just up and getting things done. I have my to-do list written for today. I'm just slowly starting to cross things off my to-do list today, and really we're in a really good place. I was telling Riley, I'm so thankful that we decided to leave for this trip on a Sunday. And I did that intentionally, and we get back on a Saturday intentionally because this camera keeps going out of focus. Because then we have a buffer day on each end. So we have a Saturday before we leave on a Sunday right now. And when we get back, we will return back on a Saturday, and then we will have a Sunday before getting back into the weekdays. Last year and the year before, both of the other times that we've gone to Disney together, we have left on a weekday and returned on a weekday. Because then you don't have to use as many vacation days because you're going over the weekend. However, it has been, I mean, we've loved those trips, but it's just stressful because, I mean, you can imagine why. Like, there's no day off work to like get things together. So having had yesterday night and then today to get things pulled together, you know, it's been really good. I don't know why this camera isn't focusing. So there's a small little tip for you. If possible, I mean, this is the first time that we've been able to do that, but if possible, it is nice if you can depart on a Sunday and then get back on like a Friday or a Saturday or something like that, where you do have that one day beforehand and that one day when you get back. It has made just waking up this morning and knowing that I have all day today to get things done for this trip has been very soothing. Anyway, I'm gonna get into the day. I'll share with you whatever comes about, but really I'm in a pretty good place as far as getting ready, and I can't wait. Okay, so one thing that I always do is, first of all, I'm obsessed with the Wunderlist app on my phone, and before we actually depart, the days leading up, we add all the things that we don't want to forget. And then when we are literally, this is the last thing we do. We lock up our house, we turn on the alarm, all of that, and we stand by the front door for every single trip. I have this list to pack, and I read off whatever's left, and I check it off if we have gotten it, and then if we have not, then we go and grab it. So there's a little tip for you. This app is called Wunderlist, Wunderlist. I highly, highly recommend it. We use it for groceries. We use it for a plethora of different things. We have a lot of different lists going at any given time, and we have our accounts synced, so we both have access to these lists on our phone. So when Riley adds things onto this list, it also adds them onto my list on my phone. So this works out so perfectly for us, and it just helps me, it helps lower my pre-trip stress or just whatever, because I'm able to like remember that I want to bring something, I'm able to put it on the list, and then it feels like it's out of my brain, you know what I mean? So Wunderlist is a good idea if you are wanting to remember to pack some things, and a lot of these things are things, not all, but a lot of these things are things that we can't pack until the very last minute because we use them, and so, you know, there you go. This is a hard thing to show you because it's a camera strap and it's attached to my camera. I can show you it in the mirror probably a little bit better. But so my camera is the Canon G7X. I'm completely obsessed with this camera. It's just so good. Right now this base is for my tripod, so this base isn't usually here. But anyway, I wanted a camera strap to go on it for while we were in Disney because I wanted to be able to wear it. This camera's not cheap. I didn't want to drop it, but I wanted to have it on me and easily accessible since I'm vlogging throughout the week. And so I ordered this one, and it's super, super cute. It's polka dots, which I thought was cute for I'll use it for other trips aside from Disney, but I thought it was cute because it kind of reminded me of Minnie Mouse, but just very subtly. So it's really nice. Anyway, so that's one thing that we did yesterday was we attached it to my camera so that I can wear this around my neck without worrying, and yeah, I really love it. I'll link the Etsy shop that I got it from below. It's really well made, and there were all different patterns to choose from. I just thought this, like I said, I thought the black and white polka dots was nice because it reminded me of Disney, which is, you know, somewhere that we go relatively frequently, but it also would work for any other trip. Hey guys, it's about 4:30 now, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I just woke up from a 2-hour nap. I don't think ever in my life I've ever been able to take a 2-hour nap before heading out on a week-long vacation, especially one that is like Disney, which requires a lot of different things, and I've been thinking about it for the, you know, past 9 months since we booked it. But I'm telling you, this buffer day situation is a new way I'm living my life. I want to do this for the rest of all of our trips whenever possible because it has made such a difference in, like last year I remember on our third, we went for 7 days to Disney last year, and I remember on the third day we were in Animal Kingdom. We had just gotten coffees from the Starbucks there, and I remember turning to Riley and saying, I finally feel like I'm on vacation. We had been having a lot of fun on those first 2 days, but it was so much chaos leaving in the middle of the week and trying to wrap everything up and tie everything up on a weekday and then leaving at the crack of dawn that there was no time to rest before we got there. So we got there at, you know, we took the same flight last year. So we got there at 9 a.m. or whatever on a Wednesday. We'd been up since 3 a.m. We went through that whole day, went through all of Thursday, and it was that Friday that I remember finally saying, I finally feel like I can really check in and enjoy this vacation. And this year, I feel like because yesterday afternoon I had a little bit of time to breathe before some more chaos hit me. But then today has been so slow paced and just nice, and I'm so grateful for it because I think that, you know, when you spend all this time and all this money on a Disney trip, you want to enjoy it from the day one. You don't want to enjoy it starting on day 3. So or at least, you know, like I said, we did not enjoy it I wasn't not enjoying it last year, but it just is not, my mind was still catching up. And so my point is, I'm just thankful. I'm really thankful that I got to rest and relax. I want to take a shower this afternoon and blow dry my hair out so it's clean for tomorrow morning because we will be waking up at 2 a.m. Yep, 2 a.m. We need to leave the house by 3, which will get us to the airport around 4 or 4:30 a.m. and our flight is at 6. So 2 a.m. I will not be taking a shower and getting ready at that time. And so I want to have my hair done in advance. So I do want to do that. I want to do my nails. And so I'll show you that when I do that. And other than that, like, we're pretty much packed. We're pretty good to go. I need to get my toiletries together and make sure that's all good. But for it being 4:30 p.m. the day before a trip, less than 12 hours before we leave, I'm like so chill and very rested. So I'm happy about that. I'm really thankful. Like I said, I'm really, really thankful for that. All right, I'm gonna finish the last few things I need to pack. I have like a raincoat I need to put in there, an umbrella I need to put in there, and I think that might be it. All right, let's do it. All right, so I'm just getting out our toiletry cases. We have been using these eBags Packet Flat toiletry cases for the past 2+ years. We are completely obsessed with them. Riley's is the green one, mine is the blue one. They are very, very spacious, but what I love most is that, as their name suggests, they pack flat. So they pack like a bulky sweatshirt or a pair of jeans would, instead of like a big giant square toiletry case that's like impossible to fit into your suitcase. So we are all about these. So I just pulled these out. This goes with my makeup sponge. This goes in here to protect it while we travel. So I'll have to figure that all out. You can see this is where I was napping. And then this is such a game changer. We sleep with a white noise machine at home and we've gotten so accustomed to it that we have struggled when we are out of town because we don't have it with us, and we brought it with us one time and it broke in transit. So we were looking for a travel one, and this is made by the same brand, and basically you turn it on And you can make it louder, you can make it softer, and you can change the mode. So this is just like the plain white noise, but then you can change it to a couple of different modes. It helps us sleep so much, and it just charges with, we charged it like every other night the last time we traveled, and it just travels with like a USB, which makes it really easy, and we just like keep it in this little pouch. So we're definitely taking that. I do like switching over to a travel wallet. I have a larger sized wallet that I use in my day-to-day life, but I like having this smaller one. Although I generally don't bring my wallet with me into Disney parks, even in the airport and things, it's just nice to have something that's a little bit smaller. So I'm probably going to transfer my stuff over. And then this is from TJ Maxx, like, I don't know, 10 plus years ago. And it's a little travel makeup case. And so I just like having it. I have a safe place to put my rings at night, and just a few pieces of jewelry in there ready to go. So I'm gonna fix these up and load them up and whatever, and then I always like to leave out one large bag for me and then a smaller one for Riley because he has less toiletries. I leave them in the bathroom, and on the morning of, things like deodorant or for him contact solution, things that we use on the morning of, we just put in these and then slip them into our bags at the last minute, and they keep them from leaking. Hey guys, I'm just sitting on the couch now getting my carry-on ready for tomorrow, and I thought I'd show you what I've done so far. So I have our magic bands. I just kept them on this little thing just to make sure they stay secure. Those would be not super fun to lose, and I did move all of my stuff from this bigger wallet to a wallet that's about half the size, just because it's a lot lighter. I don't want to carry change with me, and it just has my most, essential travel things that I would need. So I have all of that. This pouch is great because it's big enough that I can put everything in it and zip it, and it's just all contained in one little thing. But this is kind of like all my essentials that I like to have when I travel. Let me dump it all the way out. This pouch is from Erin Condren. As always, there's a $10 off Erin Condren gift certificate in my down bar. This is a portable cell phone charger, so I have that. These are little wipes, basically little alcohol wipes that you can use to clean off your device screens when you're traveling or just anytime. I really like them. Some gum. I have some tissues. Neither Riley nor I are sick right now, praise God, but it's nice to have tissues with you when you're traveling. I have 2 hair ties. I really hate when I don't have any hair ties. I have a phone or iPad charger with me. Even though I have this, in the event of a delay or something like that, I like to have this with me because it's not very fun to be stuck in an airport with all of your electronics dead. I have a thing of hand sanitizer. This is one of the things that will definitely go with me into the parks each day. It is cold and flu season, even in Disney, and so it's important to me to, obviously wash my hands down as well as I can, but also just to sanitize them throughout the day. I just have one little pack of cold and flu. We keep a whole bag of medication for emergencies or just, to use as needed in our normal bag, but I like to have this with me in case one of us feels like a sinus thing coming on or whatever, to be able to just take this and kind of nip it in the bud before it gets too out of control. Anyway, I just always carry one little like Dayquil basically. I have chapstick, and then this is chapstick that's like a kiss of shimmer. So I wear this if I don't have anything on my lips, and I wear this if I have like long wear lipstick. It's good for just layering on top. And then I just have a pen, some Burt's Bees hand salve. At this time of year, my hands get really dry. And then this is just one of those human gear where you just squeeze the sides, and it just has Advil, it just has ibuprofen in it. And I like keeping that with me for a variety of reasons. So all of that is in here. So then in my carry-on, I will have my little essentials pouch or whatever you want to call it, my travel wallet. I will have my wireless headphones in there, the vlogging camera that I'm holding, and my iPad. And I think that will be everything that I carry on with me which will fit nicely in this bag and make it pretty easy. And then the idea will be that we will be able to put our magic bands on while we're on the plane, get off, scan into Magical Express, get into our room right away, and I can take out all the stuff that I don't need or want to take into the park, and then I can take this bag into the park. Alternatively, I may put that fanny pack that Riley made for me in his carry-on because he's taking a big backpack, and I might swap and use that when we go. But anyway, just thought you might like to see. Those are the things that I am taking with me on the plane. Alright, so here's what my carry-on looks like all packed. This is my iPad. This is that little pouch I was showing you. My sunglasses are back here. These are my, this is the case for my camera. Obviously, I'm holding my camera, so it's not in the case yet, but it will be. This is for my wireless headphones. Those are charging. My cell phone will go here, and then my magic bands go there. And so it works out really, really well for me. And yeah, and like I said, Riley's gonna carry a bigger bag, and so he's gonna keep our laptop and a couple of other larger items, like my Disney binder and the laptop are the only two that I can think of. But then this is what I'll carry, and it works out perfectly. All right, y'all, it is now 6:30, and I just finished laying out my outfit for tomorrow morning. Since we are getting up at 2 a.m. I don't want to leave any guesswork, so this is this belt that I love. I've talked about it. I have like a red loose t-shirt and some jeans, and then I am gonna wear this little pullover that has my monogram on it and a little mini head, and then I have all of my jewelry that I'm gonna wear here. Again, for the fact of not having to think about it. And then I have my tennis shoes unlaced and on the floor ready to go. I will, whenever Riley gets home, he'll do that too. He likes to lay out his stuff as well. And we end up doing that every day of vacation, especially with Disney, because you're waking up pretty early, and it's just nice to have everything, to not have to make decisions when your brain is still foggy and waking up. Alright, I just cleaned out our fridge. I barely went grocery shopping this week because obviously I didn't want to have food that was expiring. The few things that were going to expire I put aside, and I'm going to give to my mother-in-law who's keeping our dog. And everything else won't be expired, and it's nice and cleaned out, so that feels good. It is one of my least favorite things to come home to nasty, moldy, rotten food. It's just not a fun way to come home from a vacation. I'd much prefer to come home to something that's nice and clean. So I just did that. Riley is on his way home. Hello. Riley is on his way home. He's actually seeing a movie with a friend right now, and if you don't know the story, we live in a small town. It's 30 minutes away. He's 30 minutes away, and there's a Chick-fil-A there. And he just called me and said he was coming home, and I was like, can you please get me some Chick-fil-A? Because as you just saw, we have like nothing to eat, and I am so hungry. So hungry. And I get really, really nauseous when I'm hungry, especially when I wake up early in the morning. So early morning flights, I usually get up, and even though I don't feel hungry or feel like eating, I always force myself to eat something because I'll just get really nauseous. And so I would rather eat a heavier meal right now. I mean, it's not even 7 yet. It feels like it's so late because it's been dark for so long, but I'd rather eat a big meal now and then something smaller in the morning than vice versa. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. So 2 thumbs up for husbands who bring you Chick-fil-A when you're packing all day and you're hungry. My sweet husband just brought us home Chick-fil-A, and now
Check that out. How about that?
now he's cleaning out his toothbrush holder.
It's like Disney. Probably have to do some Imagineering.
How excited are you to go to Disney tomorrow?
Did you feel excited?
No, really.
Excited?
What's the first thing you're gonna do when we get there?
To the park?
Yeah.
To Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
To New Fantasyland? Well, it'll be like the middle of the day. We have a fast pass, right? So I'm gonna beeline to Haunted Mansion is what I'm gonna do. That's where our first fast pass is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be over there. I'll talk to those people. I like talking to those people.
Yeah, you do. So my to-do list for today has been almost completely checked off. I still have a couple more things, but we are almost ready, even though it's only 8 o'clock, to start trying to wind down and get to bed because we got to get up at 2. Hey guys, it's just about 9:30 now, and I just got out of the shower and just blew dry my hair, so my hair is nice and clean for tomorrow because, like I said earlier, I will not be getting up at 2 a.m. to shower and get myself together. The last thing I'm doing tonight before I head to bed is doing my nails, and I picked up this in cocoa nail polish, and they're like little, you just like stick them on your nails, but they're not like stick on nails, it's like an actual sheet of nail polish. I've heard good things, so I'm gonna give them a shot. I already like groomed my nails earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and do these. I'll show you what they look like and give you a little brief review, and then I'm heading to bed, which is awesome. Can't wait to wake up in the morning. All right, I'm gonna do my nails real quick and then I'll check in with you guys, and then this will be over because Disney vlogs will begin. All right, so I know this is not necessarily relevant to Disney, but you know, you might be interested. So here's what they look like, and they're little sheets, and then it comes with instructions as well as like alcohol pads to clean your nails off and a little nail file. So you're basically just supposed to clean your nails off, peel the polish off, put it on your nails, file it down, and call it a day. So let's see if this works. Okay, so I just finished applying. That took me about 30 minutes, but what's fun is that there was enough left over that I could actually do my toes as well. So I did my fingernails and my toes. It was fairly easy to apply and it looks pretty good. Now we just have to see how it holds up. What I was interested about this was that, first of all, it's much cheaper than going to the nail salon. It's immediately dry, which is awesome. It smells just like nail polish, and apparently once you undo the wrapper, it starts to get dried out like real nail polish, which is really cool. So I'll put a link to this below if you're interested in checking it out. Like I said, I don't know how it wears, but 10 out of 10 for application, and especially since there was enough left for me to do my toes. I really, really liked it. Riley's putting some lavender and cedar wood in the diffuser. All right, y'all, I'm gonna head to bed now because I'm getting up in 4 hours. Got my nails done. That was so fun and so easy. I definitely want to try more colors depending on how this wears. Thanks so much for following along. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you love Disney because I have lots of Disney content coming. I'm vlogging every day of this trip. I have hotel room tour coming. I have Disney expectations versus reality coming. I have all kinds of different things coming. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested in more Disney content. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you do when you are preparing to go away on a trip, especially on a Disney vacation. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, early for our first day in Disney. Bye guys, thanks for watching.